What if I told you that your mind has the power to influence the fabric of reality itself? That every thought, emotion, and intention you've ever had isn't just a fleeting experience, it's a force that shapes the quantum field around you. For centuries, this knowledge has been suppressed, buried in ancient texts, and dismissed by mainstream science. Why? Because those in power don't want you to realize the truth. You are far more powerful than you've been led to believe. Right now, quantum mechanics is proving what mystics and philosophers have known for centuries, that your mind controls quantum states, collapsing infinite possibilities into your chosen reality. If you don't uncover this truth, you risk staying trapped in a reactive existence, shaped by forces you don't even see. But when you harness this power, everything changes. Stay with me, because what you're about to learn could alter the course of your life, and maybe even human history, forever. The connection between your mind and the quantum field isn't a new discovery. Ancient mystics, philosophers, and spiritual leaders have hinted at this knowledge for centuries, but today we have the science to prove it. At the heart of this revelation lies the subconscious mind. While you might think your conscious mind is running the show, it's actually the subconscious that governs 95% of your thoughts, actions, and beliefs. It operates like a quantum gateway, processing an infinite amount of information beyond your conscious awareness. And just like in the quantum world, where particles exist in multiple states until observed, your subconscious has the power to collapse possibilities into reality. Think about that for a moment. Your mind is constantly interacting with the quantum field, a sea of infinite potential where everything that could ever exist already does in some form. It's not a matter of whether you're influencing this field, it's about how. Every thought you think and every emotion you feel sends out a frequency, like ripples in a pond. These frequencies interact with the quantum field, shaping the outcomes you experience in your life. But here's the catch. If you're unaware of this process, your subconscious will continue to operate on autopilot, recreating the same patterns, the same struggles, and the same limitations. To understand just how powerful this connection is, let's look at a concept called the observer effect. In the famous double-slit experiment, scientists discovered that particles behave differently depending on whether they're being observed. When not observed, particles exist in a state of probability, a wave of infinite potential. But the moment they're observed, they collapse into a definite state. In other words, the act of observation determines the outcome. Now, think about the implications of this for your own life. If particles behave this way under observation, what does that say about your attention, your focus, your consciousness? Every time you direct your energy towards something, whether it's a goal, a fear, or a belief, you're collapsing the infinite possibilities of the quantum field into a specific reality. This isn't just an abstract idea, you've likely experienced it without realizing it. Have you ever noticed how, when you focus intently on something, the world seems to rearrange itself to bring that thing into your experience? Maybe you were thinking about someone and they suddenly called, or you set an intention for success and opportunities began appearing in unexpected ways. These aren't coincidences, they're the natural result of your mind interacting with the quantum field. But the power doesn't only work in your favor. If your subconscious is filled with limiting beliefs, doubts, and fears, those are the signals you're broadcasting to the quantum field. And just as it responds to your desires, it responds to your doubts. This is why so many people feel stuck, as if their lives are on repeat. That they're not creating consciously, they're creating by default. The good news is you don't have to stay in this cycle. Once you understand how to align your subconscious mind with the quantum field, you can begin to create your life deliberately, rather than by chance. Let's take this even further. There's a phenomenon in quantum mechanics known as entanglement, where two particles become so deeply connected that what happens to one instantly affects the other no matter how far apart they are. This connection exists beyond the limits of time and space, and it's a powerful metaphor for how your mind and body operate. Your thoughts aren't confined to your brain, they ripple through your entire being, and even beyond. Your heart generates an electromagnetic field that is thousands of times stronger than the one created by your brain, and this field interacts with everything around you. When your mind and heart are in harmony, you create coherence, aligning your energy with the quantum field in ways that amplify your ability to shape reality. But how do you do this? How do you shift from being a passive participant in the quantum field to an active creator? The answer lies in 3 simple practices: visualization, meditation, and emotional alignment. When you visualize, you're not just imagining something, you're creating a mental blueprint that your subconscious can follow. The clearer and more detailed your visualization, the more powerful it becomes. Add emotion to that vision: joy, gratitude, excitement, and you amplify its impact. Meditation, on the other hand, allows you to quiet the noise of the conscious mind, creating space for your subconscious to connect with the quantum field. And when you align your emotions with the energy of your desired reality, you send a clear, consistent signal to the universe, one that it can't help but respond to. The implications of this are profound. We're not just talking about personal transformation, we're talking about the potential to change the course of human history. Imagine what would happen if entire communities began creating consciously, aligning their energy with the highest possibilities for humanity. Wars would end, scarcity would become a thing of the past, the systems of control that thrive on fear and division would crumble, replaced by a world built on unity, abundance, and love. And it all starts with you. By taking control of your mind and aligning with the quantum field, you're not just transforming your own life, you're contributing to the awakening of the collective consciousness. The question isn't whether you have this power, you do. The question is whether you're ready to use it. Because once you start aligning your mind with the quantum field, there's no going back. You'll see the truth, that reality isn't something that happens to you, it's something you create. The only limits are the ones you believe in. So what will you choose to create? The answer is yours, and yours alone. Never more. But remember, the quantum field is waiting. It's always been waiting, and it's time for you to step into your power and change everything. Now that you understand the profound connection between your mind and the quantum field, it's time to explore how to put this knowledge into practice. The first step is awareness, becoming conscious of the thoughts and beliefs that dominate your mind. Most of the time, these thoughts are running on autopilot, shaped by years of conditioning and external influences. Think about it. How often do you pause to question the stories you tell yourself? Stories about who you are, what you're capable of, and what's possible for your life. These stories aren't random. They've been shaped by your environment, your upbringing, and even societal narratives designed to keep you in a state of limitation. But here's the good news. Those stories can be rewritten. Your subconscious mind is incredibly powerful, but it doesn't distinguish between truth and perception. It believes whatever you tell it, especially when emotion is involved. This is why visualization and affirmations are so effective. When you repeatedly focus on a desired outcome with clarity and emotion, your subconscious begins to accept it as reality. And once that happens, the quantum field responds. Your thoughts and beliefs are like magnets, drawing experiences that match their frequency. Let's make this practical. Start by identifying a specific area of your life where you want to see change. Maybe it's your career, your relationships, your health, or your finances. Once you've chosen an area, take a moment to reflect on the beliefs you currently hold about it. Are they empowering, or are they rooted in fear and doubt? For example, if you're trying to attract financial abundance, do you believe that money is scarce, or that wealth is reserved for others? These limiting beliefs act as energetic blocks, preventing you from aligning with the abundance of the quantum field. Once you've identified the beliefs holding you back, it's time to replace them. Visualization is one of the most powerful tools for this. Close your eyes and imagine the reality you want to create. See it in vivid detail. If it's financial abundance, picture yourself living in a state of prosperity. See the home you want to live in, the experiences you want to have, and the impact you want to make. But don't stop at the visuals. Engage your emotions. How does it feel to live this life? Let that feeling wash over you as if it's already happening. This emotional alignment is key. The quantum field doesn't respond to empty thoughts. It responds to energy, and your emotions are the fuel that powers your intentions. Another powerful practice is meditation. When you meditate, you quiet the chatter of the conscious mind, creating space for your subconscious to connect with the quantum field. During meditation, focus on your breath and allow yourself to sink into a state of relaxation. From this state, bring your desired reality to mind. Instead of trying to control the visualization, simply hold the intention and trust that the quantum field is responding. Meditation isn't about forcing change, it's about aligning with the flow of infinite possibilities. But let's address a common challenge: doubt. Even when you're visualizing and meditating, it's easy to fall into the trap of questioning whether any of this is real. You might wonder, can my thoughts really influence reality? This doubt is natural, especially if you've spent years living in a paradigm that says you're powerless. The key is not to fight the doubt, but to recognize it as a byproduct of the old story. Each time doubt arises, remind yourself that your job isn't to figure out the how. The quantum field doesn't operate within the limits of logic and linear thinking. It's not your responsibility to know exactly how your desired reality will unfold. Your role is to hold the vision and align your energy. The rest will take care of itself. To reinforce your belief in this process, look for evidence in your own life. Think back to times when you focused intently on something and it came to fruition in unexpected ways. Maybe you were thinking about someone and they showed up in your life. Or perhaps you set an intention for a new opportunity and it appeared seemingly out of nowhere. These moments aren't coincidences. They're glimpses of how the quantum field responds to your energy. The more you pay attention to these synchronicities, the more you'll trust in your ability to shape reality. Let's take this a step further and explore the concept of quantum entanglement. As we've discussed, entanglement refers to the way particles remain connected even when separated by vast distances. This principle applies not only to particles but to people and events. Have you ever felt an instant connection with someone, as if you've known them forever? Or experienced a moment where everything seemed to align perfectly, as if the universe had orchestrated it? These experiences are evidence of the interconnectedness of all things. When you align your energy with the quantum field, you tap into this interconnected web. Your thoughts and emotions ripple outward, influencing not only your reality but the realities of those around you. This is why it's so important to cultivate a high vibrational state. When you radiate love, gratitude, and positivity, you not only elevate your own experience but also contribute to the collective energy field. The opposite is also true. When you dwell in fear, anger, or resentment, those frequencies ripple outward, creating dissonance in the quantum web. This interconnectedness has profound implications for humanity as a whole. Imagine a world where individuals understand their power to shape reality and choose to align with the highest possibilities. Wars, poverty, and division would give way to cooperation, abundance, and unity. The systems of control that thrive on fear and separation would collapse, replaced by a collective consciousness rooted in love and empowerment. This isn't just an idealistic vision, it's a potential reality waiting to be activated. And it all begins with you. By choosing to take control of your mind and align with the quantum field, you become a catalyst for change. Your transformation inspires others to awaken to their own power, creating a ripple effect that spreads far beyond what you can see. This is how revolutions start, not with grand gestures, but with individuals daring to believe in a new way of being. The journey of aligning with the quantum field isn't always easy. There will be moments when the old patterns resurface, moments when doubt and fear creep in. But each time you choose to return to your vision, to trust in the infinite potential of the quantum field, you strengthen your connection. You're rewiring your subconscious, reprogramming your beliefs, and stepping into the role of conscious creator. The question isn't whether this is possible. The question is whether you're ready to claim your power and step into the infinite possibilities that await you. As you continue this journey of understanding and applying the connection between your mind and the quantum field, it's important to recognize that you are not just shifting your external reality, you are transforming your inner world. This transformation is where true power lies. When you begin to align your subconscious beliefs with your conscious intentions, you're not just manifesting physical outcomes, you're awakening to the truth of who you really are. At your core, you are energy. This isn't just a spiritual concept, it's a scientific fact. Everything in the universe, from the stars in the sky to the cells in your body, is made of energy vibrating at different frequencies. What sets you apart as a human being is your ability to consciously direct this energy. Your thoughts, your emotions, your intentions, they are all forms of energy that influence the quantum field. But here's the catch. This energy can only flow freely when you are in a state of alignment. When your beliefs and emotions conflict with your desires, you create resistance, and that resistance blocks the flow of energy. Think of it like a radio signal. If you're tuned to the wrong frequency, you'll only hear static. But when you align your frequency with the signal you want, everything becomes clear. This is exactly how the quantum field operates. When you align your thoughts, emotions, and beliefs with the reality you want to create, you tune into the frequency of that reality. The quantum field responds not because it's granting your wish, but because you've become an energetic match for what you desire. One of the most effective ways to achieve this alignment is through gratitude. Gratitude is one of the highest vibrational states you can experience. It shifts your focus from what you lack to what you already have, and this shift in focus creates a powerful ripple effect in the quantum field. When you practice gratitude consistently, you're not just changing your mindset, you're changing your energy, and as your energy changes, so does your reality. Take a moment right now to think about 3 things you're grateful for. They don't have to be grand or life-changing. It could be the warmth of the sun on your skin, the sound of laughter, or the simple fact that you're alive and breathing. Notice how this act of focusing on gratitude makes you feel. That feeling is the frequency of abundance. The more you cultivate this state, the more you'll attract experiences that match it. But gratitude isn't just about the present. It's also a powerful tool for manifesting the future. When you express gratitude for something that hasn't yet materialized, you're signaling to the quantum field that you already believe it's on its way. This belief creates a vibrational alignment that accelerates the manifestation process. For example, if you're working toward a specific goal, take a moment each day to feel gratitude as if it's already achieved. Imagine how you'll feel when it becomes a reality and let that feeling fill your entire being. This practice isn't just wishful thinking, it's quantum alignment in action. Now let's talk about intuition. Intuition is often misunderstood as a mysterious, unexplainable phenomenon. But from a quantum perspective, intuition is simply your ability to access information from the quantum field. Remember, the quantum field is a sea of infinite possibilities, containing all the information that ever was and ever will be. When you're in a state of alignment, your intuition becomes a direct line of communication with this field. You've probably experienced moments of intuition before, those gut feelings that guide you even when logic says otherwise. Maybe you felt a strong urge to take a certain action, only to discover later that it was exactly what you needed to do. Or perhaps you've met someone and instantly felt a connection, as if your paths were meant to cross. These moments aren't random, they're glimpses of your connection to the quantum field. To strengthen your intuition, you must learn to quiet the noise of the conscious mind. This is where practices like meditation and mindfulness come into play. When you meditate, you create a space of stillness where your intuition can emerge. You're not trying to force answers or solve problems. You're simply allowing the flow of information from the quantum field to reach you. Over time, you'll find that your intuition becomes stronger and more reliable. You'll begin to trust it, even when it defies conventional logic. But intuition isn't just about receiving guidance. It's also about taking action. When you feel a nudge from your intuition, act on it. The quantum field responds to action just as much as it responds to intention. Each step you take in the direction of your desires sends a clear signal to the universe that you're ready to receive. Even if the path isn't entirely clear, trust that each step is leading you closer to your goal. The quantum field thrives on momentum, and action is the key to maintaining that momentum. As you deepen your understanding of this process, you'll begin to see how interconnected everything truly is. The energy you put out doesn't just affect your personal reality, it ripples out into the collective. This is why your alignment matters so much. When you align with the highest version of yourself, you're not just transforming your own life, You're contributing to the transformation of humanity as a whole. Imagine what would happen if more people began to understand this. Imagine a world where individuals no longer felt powerless, but instead recognized their ability to shape reality. Wars, poverty, and division would become obsolete, replaced by cooperation, abundance, and unity. This isn't just a utopian dream, it's a potential reality. One that begins with you. Each time you choose to align with love, gratitude, and empowerment, you're creating a ripple effect that inspires others to do the same. And as those ripples expand, they merge into waves of collective transformation. But let's be honest, this journey isn't always easy. There will be moments when doubt creeps in, when old patterns resurface, and when the illusion of separation feels overwhelming. During these times, it's important to remember that you are not alone. You are part of a vast, interconnected web of energy, supported by the infinite intelligence of the quantum field. Trust that this field is always working in your favor, even when the path forward isn't clear. When challenges arise, see them as opportunities for growth. The quantum field doesn't bring obstacles into your life to punish you. It brings them to help you expand. Every challenge is a chance to refine your energy, to clarify your intentions, and to align more deeply with your true self. Embrace these moments, knowing that they are an essential part of your journey. As we come to the close of this exploration, I want to leave you with this. You are far more powerful than you've been led to believe. The connection between your mind and the quantum field is real, and it holds the potential to transform not just your life but the entire course of human history. The question isn't whether this power exists. It does. The question is whether you're ready to embrace it. Are you ready to step into your role as a conscious creator and claim the life you've always dreamed of? The choice is yours. The quantum field is waiting, and the time to act is now. Now that you've begun to grasp the immense power of your mind and its connection to the quantum field, it's time to fully step into your role as a conscious creator. You're no longer just an observer of reality. You're its architect. Everything you've experienced so far has prepared you for this moment. The doubts, the challenges, the synchronicities, they've all been part of the process, guiding you toward this realization. You have the power to create the life you desire. Not through struggle, but through alignment. But here's where the real work begins. Transformation isn't a one-time event. It's a continuous process of expansion. Each day you have the choice to align your thoughts, emotions, and energy with the reality you wish to create. This requires practice, patience, and above all, self-awareness. You must become the master of your mind, the steward of your energy, and the guardian of your vibration. Let's talk about vibration, because this is where everything comes together. Your vibration is the energy you emit into the world. It's a combination of your thoughts, emotions, and beliefs, and it determines what you attract from the quantum field. High vibrations, such as love, gratitude, and joy, align you with the highest possibilities. Low vibrations, such as fear, anger, and doubt, pull you into cycles of limitation. The good news is, you can raise your vibration at any time. It starts with awareness. Pay attention to how you feel, because your emotions are the clearest indicators of your vibration. If you're feeling low, ask yourself, what thoughts am I focusing on? What stories am I telling myself? Then consciously choose a higher perspective. Focus on gratitude, even for the smallest things. Surround yourself with positive influences. Each of these actions shifts your vibration and brings you closer to the reality you desire. But vibration isn't just about what you do, it's about who you are. To create lasting change, you must embody the energy of the reality you want to experience. This means aligning not only your thoughts and actions, but your very identity. If you desire abundance, start seeing yourself as someone who is abundant. If you seek love, become a source of love in your interactions with others. The quantum field doesn't respond to wishful thinking. It responds to congruence. When your energy matches your intentions, the universe has no choice but to reflect that reality back to you. And here's the beautiful part. The more you practice this alignment, the more effortless it becomes. At first it may feel like work, replacing old beliefs, staying mindful of your thoughts, and raising your vibration. But over time it becomes second nature. You start to notice that life feels lighter, that opportunities flow to you with ease, and that the synchronicities you once marveled at are now a regular occurrence. This is the power of alignment. It transforms not just your external circumstances, but your entire way of being. But let's address an important truth. Awakening to this power doesn't mean you'll never face challenges. Life will still present you with obstacles because growth is a fundamental part of the human experience. The difference is how you respond to those challenges. Instead of seeing them as setbacks, you'll recognize them as opportunities to refine your energy and deepen your alignment. You'll understand that every challenge holds a gift, and that the quantum field is always conspiring in your favor, even when it doesn't seem like it. This brings us to the most profound realization of all. You are not separate from the quantum field, you are it. The same energy that creates galaxies flows through you. The same intelligence that organizes the universe is present in your every thought and breath. When you truly understand this, fear dissolves. You no longer see yourself as a small, insignificant being at the mercy of external forces. You realize that you are the force, the creator, the observer, and the creation all at once. So, what does this mean for your life? It means you have the freedom to choose. Every thought you think, every emotion you feel, every action you take is a choice. And each choice is a brushstroke on the canvas of your reality. You can choose to dwell in fear, or you can choose to embody love. You can choose to replay old stories, or you can choose to write new ones. The quantum field doesn't judge your choices, it simply reflects them. The question is, what will you choose to create? This is your moment. You've come to this point for a reason. The knowledge you've gained isn't just intellectual, it's experiential. You've felt the truth of it in your own life, in those moments of synchronicity and alignment that defy explanation. Now it's time to take the next step. It's time to live this truth fully and unapologetically. Imagine waking up each day with the certainty that you are the creator of your reality. Imagine moving through life with the confidence that the quantum field is always responding to your energy. Imagine a world where your dreams aren't just possibilities, they're inevitable outcomes. This isn't a fantasy, it's a choice. And it's a choice you can make right now. As we close this journey, I want to leave you with a simple yet powerful question. If you knew beyond a shadow of a doubt that your mind could control quantum states and shape reality, what would you do differently? How would you think, feel, and act if you fully embraced your role as a conscious creator? The answer to that question is the key to unlocking your true potential. The quantum field is infinite, and so are you. The only limits are the ones you believe in. The moment you let go of those limits, you step into a reality where anything is possible. This isn't just about personal transformation, it's about awakening to the truth of your being. You are not here to play small. You are here to create, to expand, and to thrive. So, take a deep breath. Feel the energy of possibility flowing through you. Know that you are connected to something vast, something profound, something limitless. And with that knowing, go forth and create. The quantum field is waiting. Your journey begins now.